Hey guys, Mizuki here. Alright my dear viewers, apparently I'm your anime correspondent now. First off, Kadokawa's been out here trying to keep up with Aniplex, aka Sony's anime darling. But plot twist, Sony's like, nah, why compete when you can just buy it? Seriously, Sony's pockets are so deep. Jeff Bezos might be sweating. Welcome back to me rambling while you nod along. And today we've got some potentially spicy news that has the anime community both excited and nervous. Yup, Sony might be buying Kadokawa. And for those of you who missed the Anime 101, Kadokawa is huge. We are talking anime, light novels, manga, you name it. Oh, and they also own From Software. Yup, Dark Souls. So naturally, I'm concerned. But here is the thing. While this is kind of a big deal for gaming, today we are focusing on the anime world because, well, because I will. If Sony does go through with this buyout, it could completely change the industry. You probably already know Sony owns Aniplex, which is behind hits like Dun 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 and Soul Leveling. So what happens when they snag Kadokawa too? Let's talk pros and cons here, because you're not here just for my good face, are you? Pro, quality. Sony's track records with Aniplex studios like A1 Pictures and Cloverworks? Chef's kiss. Sure, they had their hiccups, but overall, their output is top tier. Compare that to Kadokawa, which is hit or miss. For every ReZero, there's an overlord that makes you wonder, did they run out of budget halfway through? Both of them is still some of my favorite animes though. If Sony takes over, maybe we get fewer low-effort adaptations and more consistent bangers. Maybe. Con, Monopoly vibes. Let's be real, if Sony owns everything, they could stifle competition, and we all know competition is the reason studios keep pushing boundaries. Imagine a world where all anime feels the same because one company runs the show. Blah, no thanks. Also, censorship. Sony's been weirdly inconsistent about this. Remember how they handled Soul Leveling in Japan? They tweaked the story to avoid offending anyone locally, but left it in untouched for the rest of us. It's like, pick a lane, Sony. Now, for my fellow light novel fans out there, Kadokawa has been the place for adaptations. Konosuba, ReZero, Classroom of Elite, you name it, but they're also infamous for skimping on production quality. Classroom of Elite fans, you know what I'm talking about, I know your pain. If Sony steps in and spreads that Aniplex level cash around, we finally might get adaptations that don't look like they were drawn on a budget of a ramen and Red Bull. So Kadokawa is doing its thing, making anime and occasionally flexing its wallet to buy up smaller studios. Why? Because Aniplex, aka Sony's golden child, is hogging all the best studios and pumping out hits. Kadokawa is like, oh no, we need to compete. So they snatch up better quality studios, but here is the kicker. This is all about staying relevant in the anime arms race. Now, Sony's out here playing Monopoly with every it touches. They own Aniplex, Crunchyroll, and a bunch of other companies, essentially becoming the tunnels of anime streaming. And what happens when one company owns everything? Fewer options, higher prices, and a big ol' middle finger to competition. Yay, capitalism! Oh, but don't worry, there's a silver lining. All your anime might finally be on one platform. Spoiler, it's Crunchyroll! So if Kadokawa gets swallowed by Sony, that means more anime centralized in one place. But wait, there is more! Kadokawa also owns From Software. Yeah, the studio that gave us Dark Souls and Elden Ring. So, if Sony takes over, do you think they will let Hidetaka Miyazaki do his thing in peace? Probably not. Very much likely so. Miyazaki is basically the Midas of gaming. everything he touches turns to gold, or in his case, brutal, soul-crushing masterpieces. But if Sony starts telling him how to make his games, do you really think he will stick around? No, he will piss out faster than a casual gamer, quitting Sekiro. And guess what? Any major studio would scoop him up because, duh, here's Miyazaki. At the end of the day, Monopoly suck. Even if they come with shiny perks like a unified anime library. Sure, the idea of all your anime under one roof sounds great until you realize you're paying extra and losing variety. So yeah, pros and cons. But hey, at least we get to sit back, grab some popcorn, and watch these billion-dollar corporations duck it out. Good times. I'm joking. Alright, this was a big one, but today's rant is finally over. Smash that like button if you're still awake, subscribe if you're cool, and let me know in the comments. Would you sell your soul for all anime on one platform, or are you keeping your wallets chained shut? See you guys on the next one. Bye!